Hello, my name is Delbert Anderson. I reside in Kirtland, New Mexico. I am from the Navajo Nation. Part of my artistic practice is fusing Diné spinning songs with today's jazz and funk. Over the past year, I've been out of the States twice and went on 2 international tours. In terms of deepening my understanding and researching further into my own Navajo Diné culture. When going to these countries, you collaborate with artists who have just an impeccable understanding of where they come from, and it really wanted me to have a well understanding of my upbringing and the beginnings of my culture, from everything to my bloodline to something a little more, within cultural stories, as in our Diné creation stories. All of these I really started to take in, and it really began to inspire and change my work as an artist. Something very surprising about touring internationally was the amount of commonalities that we have with everyone all over the world, and it is part of our Diné culture belief that we are all the same, because Diné literally means the people, as in 5-fingered human beings. And after I share some of these stories of my Diné culture, a lot of these line up with Indigenous cultures from New Zealand, Australia, South Africa. We have all this understanding. We called it a way of life called Honjon, and everyone has, seems like, their way of Honjon as well. Everyone knows what peace is, despite what's going on in different countries, and I thought that was very beautiful, that everyone can connect to this beautiful way of life of beauty, balance, and harmony. If I learned anything about international touring, it is having plans upon plans, backup plans, basically being prepared as much as possible when leaving the country. Something that I do regularly is I put myself, visualize myself leaving the country, and all the way from getting off to the airport, considering the amount of stops to just get an idea of time framing. You really have to walk yourself through it. Something that is very important also is that having set aside some emergency funds when traveling, because you really have no idea what will happen until you get there, despite the amount of planning you have. Something else, which is more on the artistic sides of things and personal sides of things, is be sure to really look into the customs. If the area is very religious, we are guests in those areas, so we should do our best to abide by whatever rules, code of conducts that are happening in those areas, because we could be looked at as very rude, or maybe even an enemy, if we don't follow some of these basic rules or codes of conduct. What I'm understanding after visiting several different countries, the idea of my Diné culture and our walk of life, including our creation story, our language, really has an impact and really inspires other cultures, and vice versa. I think with the idea of sharing cross-cultural exchanges. For the most part, all of these cultures are willing to share. They feel that we can learn from one another. Not only the art, but our culture being spread abroad is so valuable in terms of a bigger perspective of what's going on, and why we as Indigenous people are all together as one, than looked at separate tribes. We are all the same human, the same soul, and I think that is expressed, and I feel that's what cultural exchange is all about.